Seems like yesterday, but it was long ago. She was lovely, she was the queen of our lives, there in the darkness with the radio playing low. Secrets that we shared, the mountains that we moved, caught like a wildflower burning out of control. There was nothing left to burn and nothing left to prove. And I remember what she said to me, how she swore it would never end. And I remember how she held me oh so tight. I wish I didn't know now what I didn't know then. Against the wind, we were running against the wind. We were young and strong, but just running against the wind.
Years rolled slowly past. I found myself alone, surrounded by strangers I thought were my friends. Found myself further and further from my home. I guess I lost my way. There were oh so many roads. I was living to run, running to live, never worrying about paying or how much I owe. Moving 8 miles a minute for months at a time, breaking all the rules I could bend. I began to find myself searching for shelter again and again. Against the wind, we were running against the wind. We were young, strong, but just running against the wind.
Drifter's days are past me now. I've got so much more to think about.
Deadlines and commitments, what to leave in, oh, what to leave out. Oh, against the wind, we were running against the wind. We were young, strong, but just running against the wind. We were young and strong and just running against the wind.
Against the wind.
Oh, against the wind.
Could be holding you tonight. I could quit doing wrong and start doing right. You don't care about what I think I'll just stay here and drink. Hey, putting you down won't square the deal. At least you know the way I feel. Hey, take all the money in the bank. Think I'll just stay here and drink. Hey, listen close and you can hear that loud jukebox playing in my ear. Ain't no woman gonna change the way I think. I think I'll just stay here and drink. Yes, sir. Here comes that piano. Say hurting me now don't mean a thing. Since love ain't here, I don't feel the pain. My mind ain't nothing but a total blank. I think I'll just stay here and drink. Yeah.
Works in the bank and she works in the store, and she don't go for that old stuff anymore. She likes to get high and listen to the band. She likes to make love to her kind of men. These outlaw women, the first of their kind. Outlaw women, they got here right on time. Outlaw women, they don't need any guns. Outlaw women, they're just out for fun. In many ways, she's a lot like me. She don't give a damn about society. Might be a little rich girl, she might be poor. She might be a married woman that needs a little more. She's an outlaw woman, first of a kind. These outlaw women, riding high in 79. These outlaw women don't need any guns. These outlaw outlaw women just out for fun. Some call her Lady, some call her other names, but you won't ever call her that around me and my gang.
A young cowboy named Billy Joe grew restless on the farm. A boy filled with wanderlust who really meant no harm. He changed his clothes and shined his boots and combed his dark hair down. And his mother cried as he walked out, "Don't take your guns to town, son. Leave your guns at home, Bill. Don't take your guns to town." He laughed and kissed his mom and said, "You're Billy Joe's a man. I can shoot as quick and straight as anybody can. But I wouldn't shoot without a cause, I'd gun nobody down." But she cried again as he rode away, "Don't take your guns to town, son. Leave your guns at home, Bill. Don't take your guns to town." He sang a song as on he rode, his guns hung at his hips. He rode into a cattle town, a smile upon his lips. He stopped and walked into a bar and laid his money down. But his mother's words echoed again, "Don't take your guns to town, son. Leave your guns at home, Bill. Don't take your guns to town." He drank his first strong liquor then to calm his shaking hand, and tried to tell himself at last he had become a man. A dusty cowpoke at his side began to laugh him down, and he heard again his mother's words, "Don't take your guns to town, son. Leave your guns at home, Bill. Don't take your guns to town." Filled with rage, then Billy Joe reached for his gun to draw. But the stranger drew his gun and fired before he even saw. As Billy Joe fell to the floor, the crowd all gathered round and wondered at his final words, "Don't take your guns to town, son. Leave your guns at home, Bill. Don't take your guns to town."
Say I'll never change, just to go around town with some gasoline, just trying to bomb a flame, gonna burn the whole place down. And how do you explain ever falling in love with a guy like me in the first place, and turn around and say that I'm the worst thing? I guess I'm the problem, and your mess never do no wrong. If I'm so awful, then why'd you stick around this long and there fits the whiskey? And why you keep on pulling it off the shelf? You hate that when you look at me, you halfway see yourself, and it got me thinking, if I'm the problem, well, you might be the reason. Try to go our separate ways, and we're back and forth like a swinging door, and tomorrow's like yesterday. Some days better than the night before, and you're back with me again. Then you go and tell your friends that I'm the problem. And your mess never do no wrong. If I'm so awful, then why'd you stick around this long? And if it's the whiskey, and why you keep on pulling it off the shelf? You hate that when you look at me, you halfway see yourself. And it got me thinking, if I'm the problem, well, you might be the reason. If I'm such a waste of breath, such a waste of time, then why are you on your way to waste another Friday night? If I'm the problem, and your mess never do no wrong. If I'm so awful, then why'd you stick around this long? And if it's the whiskey, why you keep on pulling it off the shelf? You hate that when you look at me, you halfway see yourself. And it got me thinking, if I'm the problem, well, you might be the reason.
Probably never see you eye to eye again. This letter's meant to be my last farewell. But you need to understand I'm nearly crazy, and you need to know my life has gone to hell. Write me back and tell me why it ended. Send a letter I can show my heart. I'll be somewhere between I love you and what you're feeling now. Looking for a place to fall apart. Looking for a place to fall apart. Trying to find a place I can leave my heart. I need to be somewhere hiding when I feel the teardrops start. Looking for a place to fall apart. I can't seem to justify your leaving me. I'm bewildered to how it all came down. I thought everything was fine till your phone call. The call that turned my world around. Thank God. Send me word and tell me why it ended. I need some final proof to show my heart, baby. I'll be somewhere between I love you and what you're feeling now. Looking for a place to fall apart. Looking for a place to fall apart. Trying to find a place I can leave my heart. I need to be somewhere hiding when I feel the teardrops start. Looking for a place to fall apart.
Well, my mama met my daddy down in Alabama. They tied the knot, so here I am.
Born on the bayou on the Texas line. Loved in Louisiana, raised on jambalaya. Now before I could walk, I had a guitar in my hand. By the time I could talk, I had my own band. I went on the road when I was 8 years old. When I turned 15, I was stealing the show. Money to burn and the girls are pretty. It didn't take me long to learn that I was born to boogie. When I was 18, I went to Hollywood. I met Elvis and Merle and Johnny B. Good. Got my guitar painted and some California sun. A red Cadillac having too much fun. Now we were playing them halls and jamming them, and we moved it on over to MGM. They said, this is the boy we've been telling you about. He lit a cigar and he stuck his hand out. He said, son, have we got a deal for you? I'm gonna make you a star, give you 50,000 too. I told him my mama didn't raise no fool. I'll take your money, I'll make you movies. I can tell you right now, I was born to boogie. I drank a whiskey by the gallon and I never back down, and I love a good challenge. What I do now is what I did then. I like to get down with all my rowdy friends. Now I can be sweet and I can be mean. I still got my hat and I still wear my jeans. My shades are chrome, my guitar's steel. If you think I won't, then believe me I will. Get down on you, baby, 'cause I ain't no rookie. I'll put it apart and I was born to boogie.
Nobody come to visit my heavens today. Nobody come to visit my heavens today. It's been a heavens bad day, heavens bad day, heavens bad day. Nobody come to visit my heavens today. Heavens bad day, heavens bad day, heavens bad day. Nobody come to visit my heavens today. There is no devil to visit my heavens today. There is no devil to visit my heavens today. It's been a heavens bad day, heavens bad day, heavens bad day. There is no devil to visit my heavens today. Heavens bad day, heavens bad day, heavens bad day. There is no devil to visit my heavens today. Heavens bad day, heavens bad day, heavens bad day. Nobody come to visit my heavens today. All a long damn day, all a long damn day, all a long damn day. All a long damn day, all a long damn day, all a long damn day. All a long damn day, all a long damn day, all a long damn day.
small town homecoming queen. Started dating Dale when she was 19. Her pa thought, oh, now Dale's just dumb, but Katie swore hard and her mind were made up. She started seeing when Dale started drinking, he'd start yelling for no damn reason. Kiss her then, hit her, say something's wrong with her, but she'd still make him that finger-licking chicken. Then one day she caught Dale rolling in the hay. Called up a girl, said, here's the thing, grab a shovel and a double barrel, meet me at the bar, and that's how the whole thing started. She went, hi-ho, the whiskey flows, I think my ex has got to go. Take a little nap in a burlap sack, take a little trip where we don't come back. Hey, hey, what you say? I know this sounds all kinda crazy, but he's got mean and beating, cheating, running through him. Don't feel bad, that boy has it coming to him. Jenny said, girls, now here's the plan. I know none of us ever killed a man. Jenny said, we can probably fit him in my truck, so got a little blood from when I killed that bug. Becky said, I got a fresh set of knives in case they might come in handy tonight. Brenda said, I got a big mop and gloves, reckon little pine, so clean them on up. We can take him to the lake and make it look just like a drinker ran his boat into a log in the fog and it sank, and they had the plan, so they raised a toast. Said Dale, so dumb, no one's ever gonna know. Hi-ho, the whiskey flows, I think my ex has got to go. Take a little nap in a burlap sack, take a little trip where we don't come back. Hey, hey, what you say? I know this sounds all kinda crazy, but he's got mean and beating, cheating, running through him. Don't feel bad, that boy has it coming to him. They took care of Dale and disappeared, not a trace, no case, they were out of here. And legend has it they're in Mexico, and if you get them drunk you can hear them go. My ex is dead, he had to go. Take a little nap in a burlap sack, take a little trip and he never came back. Hey, hey, what you say? I know this sounds all kinda crazy, but he had mean and beating, cheating, running through him. Don't feel bad, that boy had it coming to him. Guarantee that no one's gonna miss him. Don't feel bad, that boy had it coming to him.
Hey y'all, let's sing us a Christmas song. Yeah. Let me kick this off one time. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Hey, let me hop in on this. He's making a list, he's checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town.
He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows when you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake.
Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. How about a little Christmas solo? Come on!
Better not cry, better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Everybody!
Santa Claus is coming to town. You said we go get some more egg. Yeah, that's like a
singers have always been a real close family, but lately some of my kinfolks have disowned a few others than me. I guess it's because I kinda changed my direction. Lord, I guess I went and broke their family
but my daddy's name. Although his kind of music and mine ain't exactly the same. Stop and think it over. Put yourself in my position. If I get stoned and sing all night long, it's a family tradition. So don't ask me, Hank, why do you drink? Hank, why do you roll smoke? Why must you live out the songs that you wrote? If I'm down in a honky-tonk, some old slick's trying to give me friction, I say leave me alone, I'm singing all night long. It's a family tradition. Lordy, I have loved some ladies, and I have loved Jim Beam, and they both tried to kill me in 1973. When that doctor asked me, son, how'd you get in this condition? I said, hey, sawbones, I'm just carrying on an old family tradition. So don't ask me, Hank, why do you drink? Hank, why do you roll smoke? Why must you live out the songs that you wrote? Stop and think it over. Try to put yourself in my unique position. If I get stoned and sing all night long, it's a family tradition.
Two young people without a thing say some vows and spread their wings and settle down just what they need, living on love. She don't care about what's in style, she just likes the way he smiles. It takes more than marble and tile, living on love. Living on love, buying on time. Without somebody, nothing ain't worth a dime. Just like an old-fashioned storybook rhyme, living on love. It sounds simple, that's what you're thinking, but love can walk through fire without blinking. It doesn't take much when you get enough, living on love. Two old people without a thing, children gone, but still they sing, side by side in that front porch swing, living on love. He can't sue anymore, she can barely sweep the floor, hand in just living on love. Living on love, buying on time. Without somebody, nothing ain't worth a dime. Just like an old-fashioned storybook rhyme. Living on love. It sounds simple, that's what you're thinking. But love can walk through fire without blinking. It doesn't take much when you get enough. Living on love. You're living on love, buying on time. Without somebody, nothing ain't worth a dime. Just like an old-fashioned storybook rhyme. Living on love. But it sounds simple, that's what you're thinking. But love can walk through fire without blinking. It doesn't take much when you get enough. Living on love. No, it doesn't take much when you get enough. Living on love.
If you ever have doubt, I'm all the proof you need of how truly amazing, amazing grace can be. 'Cause I've been hanging on a wing and a prayer and double dare attempt to fade and fly by. And I ain't saying that I'm worth saving, but I think my angels are working overtime. I ain't saying that I'm worth saving, but I think my angels are working overtime. Yeah, I think my angels are working overtime.
Saw it as I was driving by, An old man tapping in a for sale sign, so I pulled into the gravel drive and said, what you want for it? Well, if you got time, I can show you around. It's got good bones and solid ground. I said so. So he pulled a bottle out and he started pouring. And said as he shed a tear, son, you're gonna love it here. I thought I'd be here till I died, but the money ran out before my time. Without her here, it's too much by myself. If it's as good to you as it was to me, then you'll fill this house full of memories and end up with more stories than you can tell. And if you're lucky as hell, it'll be a damn hard acre to sell. Buddy, you ain't seen a view till the woman you love's holding on to you. Kids running round the front yard together. She leans in and whispers, I could do this forever. I thought I'd be here till I died, but the money ran out before my time. Without her here, it's too much by myself. If it's as good to you as it was to me, then you'll fill this house full of memories and end up with more stories than you can tell. And if you're lucky as hell, it'll be a damn hard acre to sell. It ain't easy, yet it's bittersweet, handing somebody else the keys, but I can tell that you're gonna treat it well. I thought I'd be here till I died, but the money ran out before my time. Without her here, it's too much by myself. If it's as good to you as it was to me, then you'll fill this house full of memories and end up with more stories than you can tell. And if you're lucky as hell, it'll be a damn hard acre to sell. It'll be a damn hard acre to sell.
If you fly in from Birmingham, you'll get the last gate. If you flew in from Boston, no, you sure won't have to wait. And I'm learning a little more every day about the power of the dollar and the people with white collars and the good old American way. I've noticed I don't get much help when they see my blue jeans. Some slick with a suit walks up, oh, can I help you please? Yes, I'm learning as I gain a little age about the power of the dollar and the people with white collars and the good old American way. sight. No, ma'am, he's between my legs, but you're too fat to ride, and you're learning a little more about my ways. What I think about your dollar and your white collar and your good old American way. If you don't like my nudie boots, I'm sorry about that. Don't make fun of my hat, too. You might get knocked flat and learn some more. If you ever pass down our way, how about the folks without the dollars and without white collars? Hell, they are the American way. Sweet.
I make myself drive through your town. I make myself pull over, get out, find our corner booth, let the tears come down. I make myself, and I make myself hear that one song, and I make myself turn off my phone, go out with some friends and try to move on. I make myself. Mistakes, and I make myself believe I'm okay, and I know Rome wasn't built in a day, so I make myself. Someone new, and I'll make myself forget about you, 'cause you can't feel the old when you're in something new. I'll make myself. How long does it take to put a heart back together?
Down every road there's always one more city. I'm on the run, the highway is my home. I raised a lot of cane back in my younger days, while Mama used to pray my crops would fail. Now I'm a hunted fugitive with just two ways: outrun the law or spend my life in jail. I'd like to settle down, but they won't let me. A fugitive must be a rolling stone. Down every road there's always one more city. I'm on the run, the highway is my home. I'm lonely, but I can't afford the luxury of having one I love to come along. She'd only slow me down and they'd catch up with me. For he who travels fastest goes alone. I'd like to settle down, but they won't let me. A fugitive must be a rolling stone. Down every road there's always one more city. I'm on the run, the highway is my home. I'm on the run, the highway is my home.
Come back to these hymns, don't we?
There's just something about it. It's good for the soul.
This picking makes me happy. Y'all sing with us. No sad farewells, no tears where all is love, and the soul of man never dies, and the soul of man never dies.
Never die.